The Chiltern Way has travelled with me for 5 months of my life this year. I haven't walked the route has walked with me. Some challenges in life take time to complete. Sometimes the plan changes, but the goal does not. Focusing on the end goal is important, but enjoying the journey and the process of learning and growing is more so. The Chiltern Way, the beginning of my journey of 2023, my pursuits, my goals, my experiences, my growth, will remain a memory for eternity, a story I shall tell. Journeys are memories, and I thank the Chiltern Way for exactly this, for purpose, for accomplishment, for life. This is the finale, the end of a journey. Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the final section of the Chiltern Way, the last section of the hike. I know in my introduction to this video I bigged up the journey, but to tell you the truth, I can't wait to see the back of it. Been on it for 5 months. It should have taken me 11 weeks, but there you go. Like I said, the plan changes, the goal remained the same. This is an 18-mile section, the longest section of the entire hike. I've been walking ahead. I didn't really want to do much talking to begin with because, to be honest, my brain isn't working very well this morning. So excuse me if my live commentary is to a mediocre standard today. Now my friend Matteo has got a motorbike, and I think this is one of the trails he uses to come on his motorbike. Oh, looks like he fell into some bad luck today. Sorry to hear that, Matteo. Easy trail, Bobo. So I haven't really been feeling the vibes to talk to the camera today. I think I just wanted to finish this hike and get out today and just appreciate walking, like just for myself, and just to find some rejuvenation and sort of just appreciate things and notice things a bit more and take things in and appreciate them. And sometimes if I'm thinking about what to say and talking to the camera, it can take a little bit of that away. Because obviously my primary purpose to walk and to hike is because I love hiking. I love getting outside in nature, finding some solitude, and the benefits that hiking brings for myself. And then the add-on purpose, if you like, is the YouTubing. Gives me that added purpose to promote hiking, and you know, it gives myself a bit of company talking to you guys while I'm out here solo hiking. We are now crossing over the M1 on our way to Hemel Hempstead. One of the things I love about hiking out here in the fields is that you're just on your own. There's no transportation, no cars, no motorbikes, you know. The Chilterns, they have loads of circular walks, and it's those circular walks that I would recommend the most, because you can park your car, you can do the walk and then finish off back at your car. So it's just a nice day walk. You don't have to worry about how you're going to get there and back. If you want to do the Chiltern Way as a trail, I personally would recommend doing it all in one go, or at least do multi-days and stay off at B&Bs. You can wild camp. There's nothing to stop you. I mean, you can wild camp anywhere here. So yeah, I would recommend to anyone who wants to do this trail not to do it the way I've done it. And you've also got taxi fees, because you're walking one section to the other, then having to get a taxi back to your car. Public transport are no. You're just in the middle of nowhere and there is no public transport. Journey is all part of learning. It's not all going to be a dream, you know. It's going to be, sometimes you're going to learn things and think, I'm going to do that differently next time. But I don't regret any of it, because, you know, I want to learn that and take it into my next trail and think, do you know what, for me, this wasn't like the South Downs. This is my second trail that I've done. The South Downs Way I completed with my tent on my back, pitching up. I didn't worry about anything, and I was free. I felt really free and rejuvenated and exhilarating. And on this hike, I haven't felt like that. I felt like I've set myself a challenge, and I'm wanting to complete that challenge, because once I set to do something, I really want to complete it. And it's given me purpose, and it's been with me on my journey, and I won't forget it, and I don't regret it. And it has been great. Like now, it's great just being outside and just shaking off some cobwebs, finding some solitude and peace and fresh air. And that's what hiking is about. I feel like you need to already have a plan, so when you finish that goal that you've got in mind, that destination, you've then got something else to go on to higher. And this is the meaning for this hike now. The reason why I want to finish this hike is because it's the end of this journey. It's been with me for 5 months, and it's now got to the point where I'm finishing it. And I want to, every time I finish something, I want to go up, I want to improve, I want to take myself to the next level. I think that's what life is all about. Improving yourself, improving your life constantly, continually, all the way up until the day you die. And I just think that this end journey now is the start. It's not the finish. This is the start of my next level. This is the start of my next purpose. Onwards and upwards, as a friend of mine, who you all know quite well, would say. So yeah, I'm buzzing to get this journey over and done with. Let's complete it, let's finish it, and let's move on. Let's move up, let's keep moving forwards. I've gone the wrong way now, I'm talking too much. miles, but the sun's now come out and it's a nice warm day. Pop gov. Gov. Easy trail, boo-boo. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Deirdre. Fancy seeing you two here. Do you know Middles, my cat? Do you know Bubble? I'm 100%, I feel 100% better than I did this morning. And this is why I've got this YouTube channel, because it's just one element to self-improvement that I like to get out there. Because hiking and getting out in nature and getting out in daylight are three things that really do improve your mood. Even if you can do it once a week or once every couple of weeks, finding a moment in solitude to gather your thoughts, get some fresh air. The sunlight increases your serotonin levels that increase your mood. The exercise of walking releases endorphins in your brain that make you feel good, make you feel positive. And just the time alone and being in touch with nature. You know, we're animals at the end of the day on this earth. And when you're just in and amongst fields and trees and wildlife and sheep and horses, and you're just away from the hustle and bustle of being a human being, and you actually, I think you go back to like being an animal. Whereas we complicate things as humans sometimes, and we create a stressful life for ourselves. And so this YouTube channel, you know, I'm trying to increase it because it's one element of self-improvement. And since my dad died, I've been on this self-improvement journey, and I've improved myself as a person so much over the last 2 or 3 years that I feel like I'm in a position now to help others. Whew, 2.5 miles to go and we're done. I'll tell you, it's actually been a very nice hike today from St Peter's Green to Hemel Hempstead. The scenery's been lovely. It's been nice, easy trail, Bobo. The best part of the journey was it was on the section when I was with Mark, my friend Mark, and it was a lovely sunny day. Spring had just arrived. It was what I was waiting for, was the sunshine, and I sat by this church and I just sat in the graveyard and I just closed my eyes and just listened to the birds tweeting away, and I just sat there in utter peace, and I sat there for about half an hour just closing my eyes, absolutely relaxing. The sun was on my face, the birds were tweeting away, and it was just a lovely moment where I just closed my eyes and felt truly at peace. And I bought a card from the church. Forgive me, I can't remember off the top of my head where it was now, but I sent them a card to say I picked this up from your church, and just to say that this was the best point. It was just the feeling I had at that time. So that was my best moment of the hike. And we've got a mile to go, and I can smell the finish line. I'm back in Hemel Hempstead, where it all began on January the 1st, 2023. in the middle of winter. 136 miles and I've finally made it back. The journey has come to an end. I've got about 20 yards to go to the station. It's the end of the Chiltern Way journey for me, but stay tuned on the channel because I'm on to bigger and better things now. There's a new journey awaiting for me. I will now find my new road. Roads? Where I'm going, I don't need roads.
It's a drover's road, high up where ravens fly, and soon I'll lose my way and I won't know. It's a drover's road, from days so long gone by, when we knew who we were and where to go. It's a drover's road. It winds 100 miles. You sleep out in the open, calm and still. You could trust a friend to keep a watch a while. Your cattle grazing quiet on the hill. Walk with me, and you can leave that old dog be. He does much better on his own. Leave him be. He's a better man than he. He likes to find his own way home. On a drover's road, with the moon and misty stars, we walked these hills before this all began. Before we gazed at screens, went shopping in our cars, and a million houses sprawled across the land. Walk with me, and you can leave that old dog be. He does much better on his own. Leave him be. He's a better man than me. He likes to find his own.